reserved and stuff like that. He's a very nice guy. You know, he's one of those guys who like always try to laugh at your joke just to make you feel comfortable, even if it's not funny. I'm very used to that. Yeah, so I mean, just a really cool, laid-back guy. You know, which is nice, you know, and then when he goes into the mirror persona, it's like, what the hell's that? Because his normal face is just sort of this nice smile and stuff, and then when he gets the frown, it's like... So no, he's really cool, he's really laid back. Let's see, someone I haven't heard from. It was Richard.
You did your, the Nickelodeon game shows a while ago, but you didn't do Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Actually, technically, I didn't do the game shows.
Yeah, you just did Nickelodeon shows.
I did Nickelodeon shows. I was going to get the game shows, but we couldn't get the footage at the time.
Well, I remember you covered, like, Double Dare or whatever. Did you have any
thoughts? I did one for Double Dare, yeah.
Did you have any thoughts on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
You know, it was just a touch beyond my time. You know, just at the point where I, like, wasn't watching Nickelodeon. I don't think I had Nickelodeon, actually.
No, I loved that show. Like, although I think Old Nick confused a lot of young people, like, sexually. Deep voice, and you're like, say.
I think it was a College Humor bit where it wasn't named The Giant Talking.
Olmec.
It was Olmec. Like, it was some sort of, like...
Kirk Fogg.
It wasn't a dating show. It was something like...
Sex advice?
Yeah, exactly. It's like sex advice. It's like, you know, take the penis and put it in.
He always said something like, like he was always kind of checking all the contestants out.
And then the show was calling because he apparently has problems with his wife. So,
no, but that silver monkey. What's so hard about putting that?
Thank you.
Like, it's
Thank you.
The butt goes on the head, and you're just kind of sitting there like, I'm 8 and.
It's kindergarten stacking.
Yeah, like, I mean, I understand that it's stressful and you're afraid like one of the scary natives are gonna pop out and like strangle you, but.
You never see those kids again.
I'll take another one here. Yes.
Who are your favorite mothers?
He's still just in such awe to be here. Favorite Muppet? Oh, those two old guys.
Stellar and Waldorf.
Yeah, all those guys.
They were running the Muppets Twitter for a while. It's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Now it's Miss Piggy.
Awesome. Yeah.
I would have to agree.
Let's do young lady with the glasses over there.
I know the guy who asked you the Grey Poupon question. Why isn't he dead and filled with Grey Poupon yet?
Remind me of the Grey Poupon. Was it for Ask That Guy? Or?
Yeah, we did Ask That Guy.
Oh, okay. He's got coming. Yeah, no, not from Ask That Guy. Yeah, because it's a totally different person. You know, I'm that guy with the glasses. He's that guy. So, yeah, he'll have his day. Reckoning counts. Let's see, someone else here. Weird Visor. Yeah.
Okay, if you had to make your own Batman movie, what characters would be in it, and who would you cast as those characters? I like Batman so much.
If I was going to make my Batman movie, I'd put Tobey Maguire as Batman.
I want a few people. I don't mind Anne Hathaway as
Stiller.
You think?
He already has the ears.
Like Batman that falls down a lot. So just can't catch a break.
Though, if you had Tobey Maguire, though,
I actually don't mind Anne Hathaway as Catwoman as a casting choice because I think they're going for more like the technical spy Catwoman or something like that. So I think that might be cool. I think she's actually an okay actress. It looks like they're putting a lot of focus on Bane, which I don't know. I always thought he was kind of a bore, but maybe they can do something. I don't know. In terms of who would play other characters, I have no idea. I like that rumor that's going around of Philip Seymour Hoffman doing the Penguin. I thought that was cool, but I don't know. I can't really, can't think of anybody.
I think George Clooney would make a really good Batman. Particularly, like...
Come on, after the Bat credit card!
Let him see my axe helped you there.
That I bought.
Awesome. The back row.
Yeah.
You get a bad Sky Miles. Hat guy.
How'd you guys get started in this? What inspired you to do the internet videos?
I was hired.
Yeah, but you applied.
I did apply.
So they had to say, hey, apply.
Well, honestly, like I think we were all at different places in our lives. Every single person on the website. I think like the consistent thread was. Well, actually, no, there really is no consistent thread because when I think about it, I'm like, well, that was during the 2 weeks. Like you put that video out for Nostalgia Chick during the 2 weeks when I was living with my parents. Because that was like 2 weeks since I graduated high school. So if it hadn't been within those 2 weeks, I probably... No, but I was like, I had to graduate college, I mean.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm only a year younger than you.
No, that's how we was in high school. I was like, wait, what? No. I can't be.
No, because like if it hadn't been in those 2 weeks, I probably wouldn't have applied because I would have, like, that was like right before I got into USC. And I know if I had gotten into USC, I never would have done it because, like, it was so hard keeping up with it. And I feel I'm not proud of the work I did online while I was at school because it was kind of half-assed, but at least now I've got time.
And for me, I mean, it's just a hobby. I was doing while I was doing illustration work. And it just really caught on with these 5-second movies and then doing Nostalgia Break for fun that caught on. And a sort of friend of a friend comes along, introduces me to Mike Machado. He's starting up this company. He says, hey, you can make, I can make it where you can make money at this. This one, I'm like, nobody was making money at this. I think maybe Rolf, and that was about it. So he said, I can make it happen, give me some time here, you gotta make 3 videos a week, which would really, I wouldn't be able to do illustration anymore, so I was just like, okay, let's try it, and sure enough, he came through, Channel Awesome got going, and just been doing it ever since, and I love it. I think it's just great working, unbelievably. Even my phone, which is texting me right now.
This phone chirps an agreement.
Yeah.
Well, I guess to answer your question for my part, it was sort of he put out a call for a very specific thing. My thought was, I could do that. And I did exactly what they wanted for about 6 months. And then I kind of drifted. But you guys were happy with that. Or at least that was the impression. Because a lot of people are like, God, they must hate her. She's not doing the Nostalgia Critic as a girl anymore.
Yeah,
At the beginning, it was never, you never got angry and screamed or anything. It was never that.
Except for the Loretz.
As much as people sort of want to think like that's the way, it was never that. It was very much that we want something that exactly what happened. That starts off, with sort of this identity. And it's just going to grow. It's going to organically, become whatever it is, and it starts to lead you into a new territory. That's fine if that's where it sort of naturally goes. No, it was more because I was getting so many people saying, "Hey, review whatever Rainbow Bright or My Little Pony is." I can't review those shows because I didn't grow up with it. I wouldn't feel I properly represented it, And again, just that there is more of a female crowd there that wants to hear this stuff, or even male crowd, sure.
Well, also at the time there were no girls on the site.
Yeah, that's true.
And I remember Rashad was like, our demographic is like, oh guys, we need a female demographic, so we brought girls on board.
And it really turned out well. So that's great. Let's do in the back there next to Link there.
First of all, Doug, I'd like to say I agree with you with House Moving Castle. And second of all, I'd like to ask you, have you seen REA?
Thank you.
What was that?
Have you seen the Borrower REA?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did a bum review. I did a regular review of it, so I don't need to answer your question. I liked it. It was one of those movies where I sort of realized that I was really liking it while watching. I was really into it, loving every second. And when it was done, I was sort of like, oh, okay. I sort of thought there'd be more. That was good. But no, I like anything that comes out from that studio. I'm always going to check it out. I'm going to always enjoy something. So yeah, no, I like it.
Let me just say, it's an